Good morning, everyone. I think it was 9 o'clock. Connor, I think there was some earnings of some sort. I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Right then, how are we all doing? Are we good? I've been having a wonderful morning. Oh, Mark. You are right, there is definitely news. 25 minutes, that one's confirmed. Let's not pretend like we don't know. That one's definitely there. Morning all. I don't know how to say some of your names because you've got handles. So, Nine Ives, Bez, I don't know how to say it. Welcome. Flo, welcome. Connor, Futures, Ben, Mark as always, and Dean, thank you all for coming on. Don't forget to give us a like, guys. See if we can get it out to a few more people today. Yesterday's was shit. It was proper shit. We had a good stream. Morning, Lapper Flow. Yeah, we had a good stream. I enjoyed it. A few wins. But YouTube didn't like it. YouTube said, no, you can see about 70 people today. I was like, fuck you. Not fair. We're putting out some good content here and getting held back. So, we'll see. Just don't think YouTube likes my face. Anyway. Right then. Let's have a little look here. I'm gonna 1 minute buy and sell. Okay, so yeah, we have got news, guys. Obviously, New York's done absolutely nothing for that reason, because it knows we've got this big move in 24 minutes. Well, it could be a big move, but I'm expecting it will be, because there's absolutely feck all volume at the minute in regards to what you would normally expect at 9:30 open, but hey ho. Let's put some tunes on. Part of my weekend and the rest of this week, guys, I am working on a little thing just to make some positive changes. Don't want to say too much yet. I'm doing a little update. Make things a little bit easier. Let's have a look. But a part of the weekend, over the rest of this week and this weekend, I will improve the music. I'm just need to get it into a way of Morning Tara, welcome back. Morning Crypto, how are we doing? It's Wednesday, we're having a good week, we're making money. There we go. UK garage in my ear. We can lose the lift music. I'm getting complaints. It's just finding something that's soft enough that is not going to piss everyone off, because you're not going to want to listen to what I listen to. So let's just have a scan of where we are. Is this today's? Let's have a look. Today's or yesterday's? So today's queue above. Come out of yesterday's queue. Look at that. Don't mess with the queue. So it's come straight down of whatever news that was, straight through the 4 hour, the daily, pinged off the queue here from whatever orders were left here. So yeah, we bide our time. We've got our daily above. Got yesterday's queue below. Still important. I wouldn't go too far back on the queues. I only really look at today's and the day before's. I haven't spent enough time, if I'm being honest, investigating the other ones. Yeah, I don't want to make the music too heavy. Just something, that's not the same thing every time. So just try and mix it up a bit. Will I be personally waiting for news? Yes is the answer. That's the sensible answer. Yes, I'm going to wait for news. I'm going to wait for news. Unless it was like absolute gold star, A plus setup, then I might just risk down and have a dabble. I need to check something. Check my settings, 1 minute. Let's have a look anyway. Yeah, I'm with you. It's this. If we'd have broke below there, then I might have had a move down to the previous day low, thinking it's going to go. But right now, I don't think we're going to get a move anyway. Is my honest opinion. It seems to be biding its time. Hey Mix, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Right, my session may disconnect here while I just flick, so if it goes dark, just bear with me a second. Just checking, make sure I am doing things correctly. Signal. Why are you not showing? Let's go. I am testing something at the minute. I don't want to change it on your screen, but I am improving the golden candle strategy. Not the buy and sell signals. I'm improving the golden candles. So give you a little bit more clarity. Yeah, I'm good, Mix. I haven't spent a lot of time on the charts this morning in real time. I've been making a few tweaks and doing some back testing. So I've been very deep in some old school house music while having my head into it to try and... We've got very, very solid strategy on the buy and sell signals at the minute, and I just feel like I could give some more clarity on the binds and the golden candles, so that's what I'm doing. You'll do the kids' homework. Yes, just me and Zoo. That's it. We build everything ourselves. So we've got 13 minutes until we get the what hopefully won't be too much of a heavy news candle, but we just don't know, do we? Right, let's test this motherfucker. See if this is going to work for me. Yes, now we're talking. Perfect. Okay. So, if the I may take a I'm going to look for a specific golden candle entry today, and we'll see if that pops up while we're trading. Hang fire 1 second. Nope, not for me. Do kids even do their own homework these days since ChatGPT is a thing? They do in my feckin' house. although mine are only little, so it's not much help for them yet. Let's see. I do fancy. So let's look at our important levels. We've got this London as well. I keep saying I'm going to do this and fix this on important levels. And I will. So we've got a 4 hour. Yeah, so we've got previous hour high. That's fine. Got anything invalidated? Pretty much taken everything else. Yeah, we TikTok we have got set up. I'm very focused on YouTube at the minute. Just there's a few little pushes that you can do on vertical feeds that we're trying to get a handle on. Once I can do that, I can concentrate on the rest, but we'll just have to see. I've got TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, X, Facebook, all good to go. X runs daily pretty much now, but yeah, the TikTok one is right at the forefront of my mind because obviously it's a good platform for traders, and there is lots of people trading on it. They are, well, I say lots, there's a few. It's not as big as it is on X, on YouTube, sorry. So, yeah, futures, there is a slight possibility that there may be some discrepancy today between what you see and what I see. And that's not saying yours is wrong in any way. That is just saying that I've made some tweaks that I haven't rolled out yet. So I am just testing. So there might be the odd discrepancy. I'm just seeing live price, what it works like. So bear with me. If you see something I'm not getting, please feel free to let me know, because it will give me a bit of it was invalidated. No comment. We don't want to see invalidated ones. Was valid on NQ. It was a loss. Okay. So we are getting a sell signal here with 30 seconds left. Our trend wave is red. We're pushing down. We do have the right volume, but as I said, this is straight into a queue, and we are 7 minutes from news. So it's a hard no from me. Tiny loss. Now that's how you lose. Make them small. Make them small. See the patterns of the losses. We know, and the big thing is, it's not even about seeing the patterns of the losses. It's about seeing what isn't a winning pattern. does this look like a trade I should be taking? Or when you've taken it, isn't this starting to play out how I want a trade to play out? If it's not, wait for the next one. Get out. I think the tweaks I'm looking at will be positive for you guys. So we're getting a bullish golden candle. Obviously, we're right before news. So, buy that time. Zoo ain't here, buddy. Bear with me 1 minute, guys. I am not ending the stream. I just need to take this one moment. I'll be back with you in one. Zuan, hours. So I want to tag you. We wanted to know what the hours are you guys are mainly looking at. Hours wise is New York for me. I would often trade Asia in the evening or London before the lives, before I was doing the lives when Zoo was doing them. However, I've tried to keep myself pretty vigilant in just doing the New York session. I'm just gonna have a look at that, Tara. Let's have a look. Okay, so here's our news candle. Yeah, for New York, I end the stream at that time because I can't be on a stream for 4, 5, 6 hours, to be honest with you. So I'll come on and do a couple of hours, take a few trades. If something sets up for me in the afternoon nicely, then I'll take it. But what you got to remember is we're in the UK. Because I have made some tweaks that I haven't rolled out that I'm testing. So that's, I'm glad if you're getting a sell signal and you do get one, let me know, fine. But it's purely I'm just going to see if I can I'll just put it up on my other screen so that I can see what you're seeing as well. But we are getting a buy signal. Oh, what happened there? Why did it reject me? Funding ticks, you swine. Well, buy signal. And TP1, are we making it run? Are we making it run? I think this should go to TP2 at least. I'd love to know why it rejected it. Am I on the right account? I am on the right account. What the fuck, man? Winning trade. Get those W's in the chat. Well done, mate. Yes! Yeah, Ben, I promise you, all Zoo and I are ever doing with these indicators is just trying to make them better. So if we feel like we're seeing patterns, we're seeing things that will still keep a heavy win rate, still keep a heavy number of trades, but will increase win rate, then we work on it. So we're always on it. Welcome to your world. Good question. This is about 80% of the way up, 75% of the way up into the 1 hour alpha zone on a buy signal in New York after the news. We didn't get that big push on the news candle, and then obviously that means due to that we're expecting that we should get a bit of a move, which is exactly what we've got, and straight through to TP3. So it's not that the 1 hour alpha zone with the buy and sell signals is I don't want to trade for a buy signal. I don't want to trade from the bottom into it and expect that there's still loads of resistance. and this is why I always say to people, this is not completely mechanical, and it can't be. You need to be able to use some, what we would call a bit of nous. And this here, it's like, okay, well, we've had that news, we've got that push up, we've had a golden candle here, we've had a buy signal here, we've got bullish volume. It's like, if it pushes here, if it goes past this bit on our stop order, then I would expect it to push through to a TP1, which isn't that far away. So that is my answer why. Time frame 1 minute on this. Yeah, I do look at others, namely the 5 really, 5 daily, 15, but 4 hour especially. However, on the stream, just 1 minute. So that's one signal on the stream, one win. Let's take it. Plenty of W's. You must have just joined, Jay. I've said a couple of times, just so you know, buddy, my settings are the same as everyone else's, other than the fact that I have made a few algorithmic changes that I'm just testing. Yours is fine. There is no issues with yours whatsoever. I'm just looking at slight improvements, and I'm testing them today. That's all. So, in the interest of transparency. So we're getting a bearish golden candle. I can confirm the time frame is a 1 minute, and I'm trading on, my chart is NQ futures, and I enter my trades on MNQ. And welcome ETech, EA Tech, however you say your handle, but welcome. I've not seen yours before, but you are very welcome. So how many did we get there? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, 9 winning trades there. Yes, 9 people winning in the chat. Love it. That's a bearish golden candle. We like our golden candles. I've been doing a lot of testing with the golden candles. However, this is when, to answer your question, Zion, and if I am pronouncing that incorrectly, I do apologize. No offense meant. This is a perfect example of when I would not take a trade into a 1 hour. It's like, this is like directly in, and I've got my targets are going to be all in here for me to be able to take the trade. So I'm just hitting resistance here. So I wouldn't be doing that. In the other instance, if I'm coming out of it, I've pushed up, I'm on my way out of there, then there is a little bit of a artistic license, as they would say. But yeah, that's my reasoning. I always try and give you as honest an answer as I can. I clearly am far more deaf in my right here than I am my left. That's better. It's years being stood on a stage with a big speaker behind you. So what we're looking for now, guys, we've got our daily above us, we've got our Q above us, we've got our 4 hour. Everything's come from that big push down from whatever news that was. Obviously not the a standard news, some sort of earnings or something. I think it was. I think somebody put in the group. So that has had an impact. Ever since then, we've kind of looked to be pushing our way back to fill that. But let's see. ATR is not too. It's pretty standard. It's not too big. So guys, if you're looking for funded accounts, I know everyone will have their own opinions on who to use. Funding ticks are, right now, they do have their 50% off sale, which ends today, Black Friday. Yeah, you can get 50% off by using the code ZOO. ZOO. And that'll give you 50% off. It also means you will get if you do a 50k account and you limit your withdrawals to 1,000 per payout. That means that you can end up with a Funding Ticks account for I think it's about $45 for a 50k, which is decent, and they always pay. You get to profit, they always pay. Never had an issue. Don't know anybody who's got an issue. I've heard people with the odd slight delay here and there, but never on paying. Khaled pays, he always does. So yeah, if you're looking for accounts, there is an opportunity. For $45, you can get one with Funding Ticks with code ZOO. So we're getting a rejection out of the hour and the 4 hour here. Is that our 200, is it? I've forgotten which ones I put on. Yes. Yeah, R200. Thought it was. I say R50's down here. Yeah, some lovely rejections off the 200. And then back in. Good question, Alan, in regards to how do I trade these challenges, sizing, etc. Candidly, it really does depend. Like, I've got no problem on going hard on a challenge and having to do another one because I've gone too hard on a certain one or made a mistake or whatever. I don't mind doing that because I don't like sitting for 10 trading days, 15, 20 trading days, sitting there scraping up $150 just to, at the end of it, just to have passed the challenge. I'd rather take the risk on sort of 1%, 1.5% each time, and get it pushed through, and then tick it up. That from a challenge point of view, it's like the longer you sat in the challenge, it depends what you can afford to do. That's the honest answer. The longer you sat in the challenge, then the longer you're not able to make profit with it. You're not going to be able to take a payout. So it's important that you manage your own accounts in the way that your finances can deem. Is the first thing I would say. But from my point of view, I just want to be through the challenge so that I can sit there, and I don't mind then doing $150, $200 a day on an account, $300 a day on an account. I'm not bothered. A few accounts, it all very quickly adds up. So we are pushing into that 4 hour and the 1 hour. So what have we got below us? We've got our previous day low and our yesterday's Q. There's not a lot in regards to draw. So you're still fighting with the 1 hour and the 4 hour, so we could get our bullish golden candle. But we are stuck in this area, as we often find at 10 o'clock. I think, do you know what, Alan? You've made a really valid point. It's a great question, and we've had some conversations with this on the Discord this week. And Zoo and I were chatting this morning about similar on this, not just about the challenges, but how to trade, how we should be talking to you guys about trading alpha zones, and what's the really important logic that we should have behind it. And I'm not talking about entries and exits and things like that, but I'm talking about from an everyday perspective on challenges, on taking profits, all this, and what is the right route. Obviously your finances will deem that. They will that will be a huge factor in what you can and can't do. However, it's really, really vital that when we're looking at a strategy like alpha zones, that what we're actually considering is, what is our goal? So if our goal, like for most of you, is to make money out of this, is to take some trades on a daily basis and end up in profit, whether this be a side hustle or you're trying to replace your work with trading, or whether you're just physically just wanting to completely just be a trader. If you're using it on prop firms, then the goal has to be, how do I turn what I spend on a prop firm into that times X? And that needs to be the fundamental goal that we're looking at. It's like, okay, well, I can afford to spend $50 a month, or I can afford to spend $500 a month. But the core metric for you is, right, well, what does $50 a month get me in regards to past to payments? So with our strategies, right, just before we go any further, we are getting a golden candle to the upside, straight out to that 4 hour. Let's have a look at this. I do like that golden candle. I like that golden candle a lot. Come down and tested that. And now we're getting a buy signal. So we're getting a buy signal. We have a buy signal. Our trend wave is bullish. Our traffic lights are green. We're above our 1 hour and 4 hour alpha zones. Let's see if it tags us in. Doesn't look like it's going to tag us in. Ooh. See if it's going to retest the 1 hour on the 4. But obviously it's come down and tagged out, so there's no entry. You don't see 1 hour, 4 hour AlphaZones on your chart. You need to check your AlphaZones Pro, make sure they are ticked on. They are on as default, but this 4 hour is also your 1 hour because it's a new 4 hour candle. On your 1 hour and 4 hour, you should see 1 hour, 4 hour here on your AlphaZones Pro. So they should be there for you. So no tag, which is great on the buy signal. That's why we use a stop order, guys. No entry. Right then, so we've had a bearish golden candle. Always the chop filter. So we've had a bullish golden candle. Let me know if you're still struggling in the A-Tech. Yeah, I am going to default on the next update. The chart filter's getting defaulted off just to save my own brain. Futures, you're absolutely right. Because it is the question I get every single day. So, okay, so we're getting a push up. We've got 3 trend traffic lights are green. Ooh, not anymore. No entry for this candle. I have got an update to put out. I just need a, that's what I'm just testing at the minute. And when I do, I will default it off. It'll save you a lot of energy explaining for me all the time. Let's see if we're going to get that push up. Are we ready? No trade. Next candle, hopefully. There's no need to call me chubby. That's just out of order, Jay. I've lost quite a bit of weight, actually. Yeah, it's slow. But we just wait. Bad our time. As we often get after 10 AM, this little chop part. See if we can get a push up here and then return to the daily. Yeah, I think that time period futures is not the best. I will be taking some time in between Christmas and New Year. However, for most of it, I might come on and do some back testing sessions. Just to keep our eyes and ears tuned to going into the new year. I know Zoo and I have got a lot of content we want to put together. So we are still choppy here. We don't want to be going straight into the 1 hour. I would like to see, if we're going to go up, I'd like to see a close above here, is what I'd love to see. Or if we're going to go south, below here, just below here, give me some room from the Q. I had a good January last year. Last couple of Januaries have been alright for me. Let's see if we can get some movement. Anyone new in the group? Anyone not been on watching us before? YouTube just is not pushing out at the minute. I'm hoping to get in the shorts feed, which is just clearly not what's happening right now. But we have got about 28 of you on, which is wonderful. And thank you all. Yeah, the likes have been pretty good. Yeah, trying everything with the feed at the minute. We'll get there. At the end of the day, all we need to keep doing is coming on and winning trades, and it'll kick. And we've had one nice one this morning. Well, this morning for you guys. It's 3:30 in the afternoon here. Right, so we're getting 3 trend traffic lights. Getting our bullish golden candle again. See that just ricochet off the 200, which is what we wanted to see. You're in Ireland, Ben. Nice. I love Ireland. A lot of friends from Ireland. North and south. Used to live with a load of Northern Irish when I was at university. The weather's shit, mate. It's clear today. I had a nice... I'm saying it's clear. Yeah, it's clear today. I was out lunchtime. From Wales. Nice. Okay, so we've had a bullish golden candle. It has a bearish volume on it, but we're now getting quite a strong candle up next to it. We're above our 4 hour, above our 1. Now we're getting our signal. Let's see. So we've got a TP1 of 600. We've got a TP2 of the 620. Our daily is at 611. Let's fucking go. Whereabouts in Wales, Ben? I am literally Cheshire, so I am just on the edge of Wales. Well, just on the edge of North Wales, sorry. Getting some good bullish volume. It's rugby for you. Brilliant. Love it. See if we can get that push up. Feel like we can. Looks like it's going to give us some more movement. See if it'll come and tap the daily. See if we take TP1 first, and then maybe give us a bit more of a move up to the daily. We are quite close to it, so it's a good enough draw for price. We've got strong trend traffic lights. Don't be upset about a BEJ. I don't like him either, but don't be upset about it. Get some bullish volume. We'll go. So that's TP1. See if it's going to come up and take the daily. We get a little bit into the golden zone.
Do you want me to use ChatGPT?
No, I don't. Stupid computer. That's good. Nice TP1. Well done. We get some W's in the chat. We get some W's? Come on. Must have got some wins out of that. Yeah. Ooh, so we're getting a bearish golden candle. So it's 2 signals, 2 wins. Well, one was a no trade, obviously. And then 2 wins. I think we'll probably get another bullish golden candle, and then a push up. More than likely. Base hits, Ben. Absolutely, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. More wins. At least I caught this one. So we're getting a bullish golden candle again. See if it closes above and continues. One moment, guys. Keep an eye on it for me. Okay, so there's our bullish golden candle. Howdy, Anabav. If there's a buy signal into the daily, Zoo wouldn't, I would. He doesn't like them. I'm weary of the daily. It's not a hard rule for me. If it was into the, if this was the hourly here trading into it, then I wouldn't, or the Q, I absolutely wouldn't, especially the Q. But in regards to this one, yeah, I probably would. My daily at 6.075. Just update this, make sure I'm got the latest version on. That's what happens when I start messing. Well then, Gummy Bear. No. My TP1 isn't 0.5. Just check. As I said, this is what happens when I'm pissing around with signals. No, it's 50% of the ATR is TP1, not 0.5R. We'll see if we can get a little bit more definitive. Obviously, I'm not a big fan when, obviously we got the win with this, but the move was all in. All in the, you got a golden candle, and then you've got an inside bar on the buy signal, which is, I didn't think of that at the time, but I should have. That is always a little bit of a wobble. That would be a perfect reason why to get out of TP1. It's fighting with the trend wave. Shopsville. I hate it when it's little candles like this. ATR down to 14 drives me fucking mad, especially when they're live. We are wedged in. Any more news? I don't think there is there? Oh no, the orange man might talk at 2:30. Might send 300 tweets again, but take your wins, Ben. Enjoy, mate. Go enjoy the Irish sunshine, and I will see you again tomorrow, buddy, if you're on. Thanks for joining. We just got no volume at all at the minute, which is obviously a concern. Stops us being able to take advantage of any of this move. See if we get a push down, we might get some volume, but we're going to need volume first. If we get volume, then our green traffic light there should turn red. just slow as fuck when it's like this. My goodness. So we've got 3.5 minutes until a new hour, so that might give us some level of kick, you would hope. Looks like it wants to come back down to the 4 hour. So if we're going to get an entry here, it needs to be a push down, but we don't want to be straight into the hour, so if it gets too close, then it won't be for us. Well, it won't be for me. If my TP1 is already through into the hour. But it doesn't look like we're going to get the volume too. Not any volume for 15 minutes. So no entry on this candle. Later, crypto. Slow day, mate. Go and enjoy your day. We've had 2 wins on the stream up to now. If it carries on like this, then see what happens. But just got to be patient. See if we're going to get a push down. Or it's still going to mess around again. Still going to mess around. Tired today. I was out watching the football last night, so no early night for me. So we're right down on the ATR now, down to 14. We're getting very little movement in price. So here's our new hour. Let's see if we can get a push in any fecking direction. Anything would be nice, Nasdaq. I would like one more on the stream. Jack shit. Oh, I did see a volume bubble then. First one we've seen in a while. The last one. 10:40. Yeah, 21 minutes since 20 minutes since a volume bubble. Okay, so that's a bit better. A bit more of a push in a direction. So we've got our golden candle. We haven't had any volume confirmed yet. See if we can get some bullish volume as well. No volume. Come on. Where's your blue bubble? Nope. Darn it. So we do have 3 green traffic lights now, and everything else is aligned other than we don't have volume or a signal. We won't get a signal on this candle now, but we could get one on the next one if it continues to push. If we take this previous hour high, then I would expect it to continue on up. But that also could be a reason for it not to go. But you'll see we've got our hour here. After that push down for news, we've got our hour, and then we've opened above. So we are bullish in that sense, in the sort of internal hourly tracking. But it hasn't yet really tested that hourly since it's broken through, so it may well be that we get a little retest and then go, or we could put an hour high and carry on bearish, but we did close above, so I'm expecting it to go bullish. That move wiped out a lot of important levels as well, so. You got to think sort of about 8 o'clock this morning. We took London high. We put in a 4 hour, and then we wiped out a previous 4 hour, then wiped out a previous 4 hour again here and here. I just turned them off, didn't I? That's why. And came down and tested yesterday's Q. So we're getting a bearish golden candle. See if it's just a retest. If it closes down here, that'd be nice. Like a nice strong push through. It's price at the moment. It's pushing up. See if it's just going to reject out of here. See, it looks like it might. See if it's going to push down, send us bearish for now. There's a strong push down. A strong push down. Straight to our previous 4 hour. We are getting a sell signal. You got 13 seconds left. Let's see if it tags. Could just be a rejection out of the 4 hour and the previous hour. Getting some bearish volume. Yeah, if it tags me in, I'll take it. Sarah, sorry, I should say his name. Your name's first, so you, but yes. I am cautious of this previous hour, so I'm only going to go to TP1. Took a win, JP. Well done, mate. GG. See if we can get some bearish volume. See if we can get some volume on it. No volume on the previous one. Slight concern. Let's see. Okay, so we are teetering on a bullish golden candle. Again, also slight concern. Let's see. Not taking this gummy bear. Well, as we know, it's not exactly our ideal of what we want to see, because we want to see it go straight through. But it's far from awful yet. We could do some bearish volume. We could really do with some bearish volume kicking in. Come on, get a push down. We often got to be a little bit careful when we get the expansion on the actual candle. So these weren't that huge, and then obviously the push down is right all this here. So our average candles here, we're only looking at So if even in these moves, we were only really looking at what? Yeah, sort of 50, and then all of a sudden we've had our entry point is 160, so it does make a huge difference. So we often, because of that push, we can get this little bit of mess in, or we can get the reversal. But let's see. Still hoping for the drop. It's not having fun though. Yeah, looks like this one's going to take us out. Which is a shame. Yeah, we're getting bullish volume on that now. Yeah, there we go. Oh well, on to the next, my friends. So we're going to tap back into this hour. And that's that out. See if we're going to push back above the hour now. So there's our first loss. 2 wins and a loss. Hopefully our only one. You took a small win, Tara. Well done. Well managed. Looks like we're going to come above that hour. We have had a bullish golden candle, so we could get a buy signal if we get some volume on it. So we are coming back above towards the end of the minute. See if we can get some volume. That would be really nice. We did get some volume, but no entry yet. So for our hour, we put in our low at 12 minutes past. So we'd expect in the first 20 minutes to put our high or our low in. Interesting. So it's still fighting with that hour. Because it wasn't an A+ setup, but I wanted to take it. So it's not a the 4 isn't a hard and fast rule for me. The bit I was concerned about was the 1 hour, which is what happened, the previous 1 hour. Which is where if I was going to be uber cautious, that's what I would have been more uber cautious about, is that. But it is what it is. Okay, so we've had a bearish golden candle. We're getting a strong red candle down. So obviously it's come down through the hour, come back up and retested it, not really closed above. Well, it did close above there on the real, it's not really pushed above. And then come back down. So we'd like to think that there's a good chance it can continue on down here. We go back down to yesterday's Q, where we ricocheted from earlier. Or we got a double bottom, boom, and we go back. Either way, prefer a signal above here than over here, as we just had. Yeah, I fancy it to break back up above the hour, is what I fancy. We are stepping. But yeah, I don't really want to trade directly into this hour. If it was near the end of it here, we'd already had that push up, then maybe, but I don't want to go directly into it. I don't like that at all. Get some conviction in you. So we've got there, we've got the previous hour high. Excuse me. Yeah, so we've got our previous hour low here, previous hour high. We've come up and there's your previous hour high. We've come up and failed to take that. The minute we were above. So statistically, I'm still expecting it to go bullish. So, if any of you used our hourly stats indicator, which is in the indicators, it's in Max Algo Lite as well for free. That does give you hourly statistics. And after the first 20 minutes, statistically, they said we were bullish. So hence the reason why I'm expecting to take this high. And on that basis, I'm expecting to take this high. Okay, so we've got a buy signal, but it is in our hour. So this is not a high probability setup. However, that is a beauty. And I am still expecting absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. We got some W's in the chat. Show me your W's. Yes, Tara. Another W. You're flying at the minute. Absolutely flying. Well in, lap flow. Loving it. Beautiful little day. So we're still going up to take that high. There we go. And it takes it. Beautiful. Yes. W's on MNQ. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So what's that then? Win, the loss, win, win. Three wins and a loss, 4 wins and a loss, whether you've taken them all or not. Well done. Well fucking done. So, why is this an entry within the 1 hour alpha zone? Because as I mentioned before, statistically we were more likely to be bullish. Statistically, the first 20 minutes of this hour, we closed here. Which means that because of that, even though we've come all the way down, even though we came down again, statistically we were bullish. So I was comfortable to take that push. We had a golden candle, and it was a decent golden candle. It was a really decent golden candle. And because of that, I was happy to go and push for going through that area. We got plenty of draw above. I can give you all the confidences why I took it. Yes, as I've always said, guys, I'm giving you rules to work with, but they're not mechanical. So yes, you can... Yes, there is a little bit of leeway here and there when it comes to certain things. Like, I don't trade into the queue. I don't mess around with that one. I'm not taking an entry that's going to be straight in the queue, or my TP1 is on the other side of the queue or anything like that. I'm just not going to do it. There are some hard and fast rules, but there are things like this. Okay, this is only sort of 65, 70% of the way into the hourly, but everything else was on my side for a long, so I took the trade. You've avoided losses with your rules. That's what you should be doing. Follow your rules. Follow what your testing's telling you. The indicators here are to guide you. It is not mechanical. And it's so important that what we're using them for is to build up our skill set along the way. Like, there's a lot of times I wouldn't take a trade into the hourly. Like, if we were, say this hadn't come back up here, and we just come to here, and then gone down again and come up, would I take that? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't take it. And the reason I wouldn't have took it is because statistically, it's saying that we were more likely to be bearish after that first 20 minutes of the hour. So it's like, well, actually, I'm not likely to take it, so I'm not going to take the risk taking a trade that's within the hour. Does that help? Just to get, so you can get my logic, rather than me just going, I took it or I didn't take it. And look at our daily alpha zone. There's some little ricocheting out of there. For any of you guys who aren't with us already, our Cyber Monday deal finishes today. You get 20% off. But yes, it finishes today. So don't ask me for it tomorrow, because it'll be gone. I've extended it a day already. So if you're not already on it, let's see if we get the link. Get the tracking link for you 1 second. So put the link in the chat. Use code CYBER for 20% off today. Otherwise, the price will be going back up tomorrow. See if we can get above the daily. What I would like is a little push back here, golden candle, and then push up. Gummy bear. Nah, I'm loving that printed off. Ah, I'm loving that, mate. Loving that. Right, I think, guys, seeing as though we're ending it on a high, I'm going to call it a day there. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm loving being on with you all. It's a good bit of my day. But appreciate you coming on. If you have any questions, I will keep testing what I'm testing in the background and some more information out of the next couple of days. Watch this. Just want to remember, guys, before I go, remember what you're doing with this strategy and your prop firms. This isn't about risk to reward. This isn't about commissions. This isn't about number of trades. All of this. This is about a challenge, how much you spend on challenges, and how many payouts you're taking. So if you can get a run of wins, which a high win rate strategy like this can get you, then it's about. It doesn't matter if come 4 weeks time, 4 weeks after, you go and smash an account and you burn it and you have to do another one, and then you got to do another one, you got to do another one, and then you take a payout, and then you fail one and you fail one, and then you take a payout. Doesn't matter. Costs you X for an account, and then you take $1,000. Takes you X for account, you take $2,000. X for account, you take $5,000. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you are running it like P&L, like you would run a business. That's how I look at them all the time. Doesn't matter what I spend on challenges. Anybody who's playing prop firms to be the best trader in the world is a fucking fool. You need to be doing it to be taking money out of them. You spend a small amount and risk the simulation money to take a larger amount out. That is what your focus is. That is what AlphaZones, and that is what the golden candle strategy is all about for you. High number of wins, giving you opportunity to take payouts, and that you make sure that you are net profitable from prop firms. That is all. Everything else, win rate, commissions, all that is garbage. It doesn't matter. It's can you get profitable, can you get enough wins in a row to get your payout so that you spend X, you get Y. That's it. Don't forget it. Have a lovely evening. I will speak to you all tomorrow. Thanks for coming on. Love to you all.